on the internet. Be careful what you say on the internet. Be careful what you post on the internet. When you like people, honest to God, don't.
Oh, I'm not bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the one that loves you, and
I'm gonna continue to fight, but I definitely need your support. I need your support. I need your support. I need your support.
Hey, beautiful people. I've opened up my life and mind on a daily to you wonderful people. We've cried, laughed, and cursed together. We've enlightened each other and uplifted each other. It's been a beautiful thing, and I'm extremely thankful. I'm ready to do more. I've decided to go to law school. With those videos out there, serious question. What law school do you think is going to take her in with that video talking about, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do all this right now. Where the money will go, I will pay for my LSAT, my CS, by October 11th, which didn't happen, or else I'll pay $90. I'm planning on taking 2 LSATs, law school admittance tests. In order to take them, why don't you have your own money to take your fucking college? You talking all that shit? You talking all that shit to people. Why don't you have your own money to do this? You talking all that shit about somebody else needing money. Somebody else needs money.
Associated with narcissistic personality disorder. They include a grandiose view of oneself, problems with empathy, a sense of entitlement, and a need for admiration or attention. What makes these traits
fight right back into me? And a lot of people ask me, how do you deal with all the hatred and the threats and all these other things? Because I know that it comes from power. They are responding to my power, and they are threatened and they are terrified because fat fucking black stain of goo. I don't give a fuck if you call me a fat shamer or not. When you attack black manhood and you attack black fatherhood, I will rip your fucking gooey, fat, lard-filled neck out. I have no fucks to give. You can call me what you want to call me. You got some bootlicking ass, Sambo ass niggas out here. You got some tap dance for watermelon seeds and freshly baked butter biscuits. You got some Negroes out here that will do anything just for a sniff of a white girl's panties. They are not one of us, right? They are not one of us. They are not included as one of us. They are Negroes. They are colonized. They are thoroughly indoctrinated, and oftentimes willingly indoctrinated Negroes.
Comments. I wish my child's father wasn't black. I agree with you, girl. Go, girl. Go.
Black men, and these are a lot of these are the pro-black men who only are really looking out for heterosexual black men. Y'all do some gay ass shit. Some of the shit y'all be doing is gay as hell. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. Looking at a woman talking about her weave and stuff and judging what her hair looks like and how much makeup she has on and the clothes she's wearing and all this other stuff, that shit is gay and it's homoerotic as hell. And then you only want to hang around your boy. When you attack black manhood and you attack black fatherhood, I will rip your fucking gooey, fat, lard-filled neck out. The fuckers are eating the shit that comes out of her ass. You fucking pathetic ass Negroes. This is why the fuck we can't get ahead. This is why the fuck we losing. There's no consistency. There's no rules. You think you can fuck around and marry these white people and still be pro-black? fuck you. That ain't the fucking game. That's not gonna fly around here. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. It's not about your feelings. It's not about you, bitch. Go ahead and marry and fuck and get yourself a white bae. You could go ahead and do that. Stay your ass the fuck out of my space. I don't trust you. I don't fucking trust you. I don't fucking trust you. You sit here laying with the... What you mean, Kadeem? You said she was white bae too. You said she was white bae. You think that shit is cute. See, you motherfuckers sitting up here throwing your fucking fist up with the RBG and shit, saying you fucking down, but sitting here talking about some goddamn white bae. The fuck is you saying? Black men do not have the same loyalty that black women do. That, it makes you better. There's a reason why I don't like brag on being nominated for a Grammy. Because for what? There's a reason why I don't like brag on being nominated for a Grammy. Because for what?
Yeah. Black people, I'ma steal your shoes. You better hide your wallet, cause I'ma take that too. Black people, hey. Black people, one big family with a really big bucket of KFC. Black people, seriously, like all of us are related. I ran into an old amigo named Juan Luis. The Mexican called me Apple cause we both hang from trees. Now I kinda took that in a joking way, but was he talking about monkeys or the KKK? We don't get sunburnt, just ashy knees. And we don't chew tobacco, but we will smoke weed. Puff puff pass like the train that could. And we can't spell neighbor, so we call it the hood. And most of us would die with our finger on the trigger. I guess that's why they say I'm just a filthy little spear chucking, chicken eating, melon sucking, lone feeders.
Right now, if you can lay down with a motherfucking white woman, bitch, I don't trust you. If you can lay down with a white man, bitch, I don't trust you. And sitting up here talking all this black empowerment shit, hell motherfucking no. I don't care to be politically correct. While I've been in relationships, I've probably only been in one relationship with a white man that did not racially objectify me. One. And that's only because he was fucking oblivious to everything in life. So he was just fucking, he had his white privilege on, and he just floated through life. You know what I'm saying? And even then I still gained an understanding. And you're right. It's hard to trust people in interracial relationships because they're usually lying to themselves. And if you have somebody who's lying to themselves, they can be easily deceived and they can be easily manipulated. And so it's a sensational story to you. It's something to talk about. It's something to feel like you belong to something, like you know something, like you're an insider. I can't tell you how many pink bitches raising black babies are trying to say something to me about some shit they don't know anything about.
She said, I can't tell you how many pink bitches are raising black babies trying to say something to me about, listen, she called them pink bitches. Look at the color of this woman calling somebody a pink bitch. She's talking about white people. Her entire band is fucking white. Do you guys understand? Her entire band is white. Her entire band is white. But she's telling you guys, calling white women pink bitches when she's the exact complexion of those pink bitches.
Know something, like you're an insider. Where is the black community? Where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you actively doing? What are you doing other than making tweets? What are you doing other than posting things? What are you doing other than making videos? What are you doing other than talking shit, dragging people, kikiing, laughing, doxing people, exposing people? What are you doing? What are you actively doing for your people? Other than when somebody tries to accomplish something, you try to destroy them. You try to dismerit them. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? if I wanted to create a brand using social justice issues. I'm not making this up. I'll post it to the community page on Chyna Fox after this video. They asked me if I wanted to create a brand speaking on social justice issues and completely demonetize my channel. So when I see something like that, that's telling me YouTube wants me to contact them to direct my content to make money. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'll continue to do what I've been doing, and I'm not about to have YouTube own me. Now, y'all
Women, she was a single black mother of 3. You really gonna fix your mouth to talk about a single black mom and what she can or cannot afford. But when's the last time you went in your pockets, Mr. Big Stuff, and paid for somebody's groceries? When's the last time you asked a single mother, or hell, even a single father, if they needed some help? When is the last time that you did that? This outrage is fake.
We really sincerely think that our little funky ass degrees mean something. And again, this is not to take away from the work that you put in, but overall, if you look, especially within the last 20 years, your degree means less and less and less. So really, it doesn't in the grand scheme of things. Your American dream means absolutely nothing. And I also understand that it has nothing to do with us. And I would be wasting my time talking about that. But yet still we are doing that. We are black people who are worrying about other people's plights and problems, and they're not worried about ours. So listen, I also understand that it has nothing to do with us. And I would be wasting my time talking about that. But yet still we are doing that. We are black people who are worrying about other people's plights and problems, and they're not worried about ours. That it has nothing to do with us. And I would be wasting my time talking about that. A lot of people are calling her white bae. And oh, if I would get with a white woman, then it would be her. These are the same black men that are sitting up here and saying that they are pro-black, black empowerment, that they only love black women, that they are only loyal to black women. But when a white bitch comes along and says the same motherfucking thing that black women have been saying and screaming and preaching and crying and raging about for motherfucking centuries, then this white bitch gets a pass. Now let me explain to you how this all started. This stupid ass basic level 1 blonde haired blue eyed bitch went and made a video talking about it's summertime and it's time for me to have my micro braids. Stupid ass bitch didn't even realize that they weren't micro braids. Now in the comment section, still we are doing that. We are black people who are worrying about other people's plights and appropriate a motherfucking thing from them Europeans. Because we live in a system of white supremacy. Period. Period. We live in a system of white supremacy where white people, whiteness, white attributes reign supreme. So sitting up here saying, if you want a white girl to stop wearing micro braids, then black women need to stop wearing blonde hair. They need to stop wearing weave. They need to stop wearing this and this and this. Again, Miss motherfucking Louisiana. black women were required to cover up their curls, cover up their hair. Hide it. Hide it. Lest they be punished by law.
Bullshit.
45,000 are worrying about other people's plights and problems, and they're not worried about ours. So listen, now also understand that it has nothing to do with us. You mean to tell me Courtney Love knew what was going on, but not Oprah? Stop fucking playing with me. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. You mean to tell me that Courtney motherfucking Love has some intel that Oprah did not? Are worrying about other people's plights and problems, and they're not worried about ours. So listen, now also understand that it has nothing to do with us. Cute. And when they and a lot of you fully black women who are light skinned, when people say, oh, are you mixed race? You fucking giggle and fucking pop your gum and blush and shit, and you take that shit as a compliment. That's why they say light-skinned people are the fucking devil. Amber Rose, I invite you to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Bitch, be pretty. subscribers. 45,000 followers, and my page has been deleted. My main Facebook page has been totally deleted. What is that? What is Jeffree Star really? What are they really? They have the power to call somebody these derogatory names and still maintain a following, still have money off of it. And people like Kim Kardashian support it. Not only do they support it, not only do they forgive it, Kim Kardashian forgives it because Jeffree Star benefits her. She told everybody to forgive Jeffree Star for being a bigot and saying racist things because Jeffree our community. That internalized racism, that internalized self-hate wanted you to see the pink man win. That's what you wanted to see because you're so comfortable with them winning and dominating our black men. That's what you wanted to see. Some of you Negroes are absolutely messed up in your head, and you need to, as they say, unpack that. You need to go ahead and unpack your internalized self-hatred of why you wanted to see that happen. Like, in what way, shape, or form do you get the fucking nerve to talk about anybody's looks? Stop with this people of color bullcrap and focus on yourselves in particular. Black women, we want to ascribe to these types of things. No, she doesn't. Look, somebody said, I grew up with her on 163rd in the Bronx. Stop it. She knows she's black. Out of her own mouth, she says she's not black. Out of her own mouth, she says she's in an interracial relationship. Out of her own mouth, she says she doesn't date in her race. She only dates black men. So now, you want to tell me that you know better than what she's coming out and saying with her own mouth. Now listen, for a lot of time, I was team...
Sorry. Let's look at the next picture. This is in his transition. So now he want to be a light-skinned, blue-eyed motherfucker. He decided that that's what he wanted to do. He decided that was the tea. He decided this is what was hot in the streets. And so I want to point out a couple of things. Like, look at his hairline. It's still brown. Look at the eyes. They're still brown. His lips, they're still brown, right? Okay. So I guess that wasn't good enough for him. So he had to take it one goddamn step further. Then we have him here. We see that he is slowly eradicating the brownness from here. He's slowly getting rid of the brownness here. He's still got some ugly ass contacts in them, green ass contacts. Lips are still brown, but they look perturbed. And look at the texture of his skin, y'all. He bleached his skin for it to get whiter and sacrificed the tone and the texture. He had beautiful skin before, and now this is what he's rocking. So as of 2017, however, this is what we are dealing with today. That is Sammy Sosa. If you look, he has created pockmarks in his skin from damaging his skin. He removed, I don't know what is going on under this hair, under this hat. Clearly,
like in what way, shape, or form do you get the fucking nerve to talk about anybody's looks? Else. And really, black man, everyday black man that does not understand his position in this world. When you see Sierra leaving Future, you're understanding that even though Future got the money, he got the hoes, he got the cars, he got the hit records, he got the music videos, he's still fucking useless. He's useless. It was not enough to keep that woman. So you must demean that. Why do you think they call him Puff Daddy? He was slinging rocks. Okay? He has no discernible talent. Exactly, Giovanna. That's how he met Biggie. They was in the game. And Puffy was especially good at slinging them damn rocks. Okay? He was very business-minded when it came to destroying the black community. So the irony of this motherfucker sitting up here trying to pretend to be a black leader and juxtaposing himself across from Colin Kaepernick and trying to create this illusion of revolution through celebrity is an insult to not only y'all, us as black people, but me in particular as a musician, because he's not one. But that's what they'll give him that title, recording artist. About to sit up here and critique somebody's wedding day. It's not that damn serious for me. It don't mean that much to me to talk about somebody's tooth and nail, to protect his children from these saltine cracker complected people. And she gave her life to one. All these other black weddings, they fucking dragged Gucci and Keisha Kaur. They dragged Remy and Papoose. They dragged Yandy and Mendices. All these black weddings that I've seen, and yes, I know they're not technically. But then you sitting up here clapping like baby seals when she has a fucking light-skinned baby, when she's married to a white man. Disturbing is going on in Chicago. Something extremely disturbing is going on in Chicago.
Yes, I'm angry and I'm bitter and I don't trust white people. I hate this government, and the very least it can do is pay us what it is owed. I don't trust the CPD, Chicago Police Department. I want all those pigs to fry.
Specifically, but not limited to the south side and the west side, where we have a level of shooting and a level of gun violence that's unacceptable and must come to an end.
The numbers are staggering. More than 200 people have been killed and more than 1,300 wounded in at least 1,500 shootings across the city, a marked increase from the same period in 2015.
Chicago is no stranger to gun violence and gang activity, but with increases of up to 60 to 70% in homicides and shootings, while alarm bells have been raised all over the city.
Two police officers were shot in their car on 43rd in Ashland. And now today, I was actually on 45th in Ashland when it happened. Another police officer, from what the reports are saying at this moment that I'm recording this, it was just one cop that was shot and he was still alive. I don't know anymore. I don't know any more information or details about what happened, but it was on the same corner. When they shut these buildings down, when they shut these facilities down, they're forcing us to no, punishment is not a cure for a crime. And I guess we could get into that in a little bit. We cannot talk about violence. We cannot talk about crime as in a racial thing. Because when we do that, we implicate ourselves as a violent people without talking about the systemic oppression that causes us to behave that way. If you put a bunch of poor people into one community with limited resources and limited options, of course you're going to have violence. That's the recipe for violence.
White man made me shoot. White man gave me the gun. That's how come my 17-year-old boy shot the sister side of the 17-year-old boy. Because the white man brought the gun. White man brought the gun in, so my boy didn't have no more sense than shoot. And white man, how come you made that baby and didn't take care? White man made me. White man right there holding the light. Made sure when I made that girl pregnant, he right there. Go ahead, make her pregnant, boy, black boy. Make her pull your pants down below your legs and make that girl pregnant, black boy. Go ahead, go ahead. The white man told me to make this girl pregnant, and then when I make her pregnant, leave her and the baby. Let the baby and the white man would take care of the baby. The white man would give the baby diapers. The white man. Yeah, the white man hold me down. Hey, you black people are crazy. I tell you. They're crazy, I tell you. They need Jesus. God knows because that's what they say. That's what they say. Why you rob your grandmama and steal her television? White man made me do it. White man, that white man, boy, we got to get him. We need to organize. We need to get the Muslims and the Black Panther because we need to get to because the white man made me steal my grandmama's television. Sure did. White man. Yeah. 200. We kill more black people in Chicago than they kill in Iraq and Iran and Iraq and Afghanistan. Because the white man, that white man, he makes us do all that. We can't stop. We can't help ourselves. White man, he makes us do it. Yeah, man. Come on, help me, Manny. Manny, come on, help me fight the white man. Help me. Because the white man, he's the one making us kill everybody. White man making us make all these babies. See, I got my pants down. I got my underwear down. I'm going to make this girl pregnant, and then I'm going to leave her because the white man making me do it. I can't help myself. I said I can't. The white man making me I won't take care of my babies. White man. The white man do that. That's what black people say. That's what they say. And then when the black
specifically what is and is not racism, and specifically, and this is why I say people of color, because you got Indian people claiming that they pretended to be black to get into medical school, and they are harming our movement just as much as the white supremacists are. Citizenship. At the same time as you got to scoop your child up off the concrete after a cop kills them. That is not a fucking privilege of citizenship. You do not have a privilege of being an American. Their proximity to whiteness is bullshit because it's only proximity. Like in what way, shape, or form do you get the fucking nerve to talk about anybody's looks?
And exactly, who said that? Mrs. B Life, talk about coming full circle. And now he needs black women again to save his marriage. And so you see what's gonna happen? Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Tell me what's gonna happen.
This is my prediction, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to lose his wife.
No, yeah.
And he's gonna blame black women.
Yeah. I see it.
He gonna lose his wife, and he's gonna blame black women because now he's asking for help. And no, that's what he's saying. He says his wife is pregnant now, and in order for them to stay married, he needs black women. He needs his prayer warriors.
Why didn't he call on the I guess women of color or mixed women or all those?
She not even
racially ambiguous. Like
he should have called on the racially ambiguous.
He should have called on like Sage Steele and.
Look at this, Jesus Christ. Not all people are like this. You and your fucking Jesus Christ can go to hell and ring a motherfucking bell. That's what you and your Jesus can do. That's how you got us indoctrinated in the first place. You took our language, you took our culture, you took our regalia, and you gave us a motherfucking Bible in order to worship whiteness. And that's why you're mad, is because more and more of us are not worshiping whiteness. And we're seeing you for your psychopathic nature. And no, maybe not all of you are, but every last white person is a fucking racist. Just like every man is a sexist. Just like every person is a colorist, whether they want to admit it or not. You motherfuckers are racist. And you raise these fucking little hellions and you submit. Like this submission, I saw a picture once, one of those memes that said, a black woman, specifically a black woman cannot submit to a black man unless he first submits to God. I don't want my man submitting to no damn man. I don't want my man submitting to no man. Or another woman. I do not want that. What the hell? God runs this household. It's extremely homoerotic, and this is no shade to homosexuals. This is no shade. But it's just the truth. It's just a lie. It's a bold-faced lie. That's why you find so many same-gender loving people in the church, because it's natural for them to submit to God, who is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Get me fucked up. Let me remind you guys something. The Bible was written during a time when people couldn't read. When the majority of people could not read. They couldn't read, y'all. They couldn't read. So it was up to the preacher to read the Bible and feed back that information. And most often than not, they used it with their own subjective, personal bias of their interpretation of that so-called good book. So now we got people out here quoting Dr. Amos Wilson and using what Dr. Amos, because look, I bought Chris 2 Dr. Amos Wilson books, right? Them motherfuckers was very expensive books, okay? Because they have more pages than the Bible, okay? No bull. And before I got him for Christmas, right? Yes, King James was a pedophile, but keep okay. KVJ. But anyway, it's real. Wait, don't block Obadiah. Don't block Obadiah. Obadiah. Okay. Obadiah said voodoo didn't save us from the cave people, when in fact it did. See, and this is what I'm talking about. You don't even know what the fuck you are on. You don't know what's coming out of your mouth. Voodoo saved us. Voodoo in Haiti. Them people practicing voodoo saved us. What? Voodoo never saved us from them cave people, but I guess Jesus did, right? Woo! They said voodoo did not save us from them cave people. Sky. No, I'm not. My goal is to become I'm an Obeah, man. I'm an Obeah in training. I am a voodoo priestess. This is